Peace, family. So today I'm up here, you know what I'm saying, I want to discuss something that's been going on for a while and that's finally feel like it's coming more to light, you know what I'm saying, as far as the spiritual warfare that's going on, you know what I'm saying. The shit that's going on right now is pretty crazy, and a lot of us is getting confused, and we're starting to point the fingers at these other physical bodies and beings when really we have to account for the spirit, the entity, you know what I'm saying, on the inside that's controlling these vessels. So once we start getting more in tune with the spiritual aspect and let go of this physical concept that this is life and this is reality and this is what it is and this is where the fuck we are and what it's at and that's all it is, you know, and it's only two places once we leave here. We have to leave that concept behind. You know what I'm saying? That shit was basically used to kind of manipulate our thought process to keep you here. You know what I'm saying? When you think in that manner, it kind of holds you in a place to where you don't feel like it's anything else beyond this. You know what I'm saying? So fuck creating, you know, or going to a heaven somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? After this, you can create heaven here. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's another entity that's kind of at force right now, you know what I'm saying? These demonic forces is using everything possible to kind of get a hold or attach themselves to beings that kind of found their purpose or that got that light in them, you know what I'm saying? And they don't want that light to shine outside of them. So if we understanding that we at a spiritual war and it's demonic forces out here, you know, that's working and taking advantage of these other vessels. It's very easy to manipulate a vessel. That's why they make movies about this. It's very easy to manipulate a vessel when the spirit that's primarily supposed to be the driver of that vessel is already weakened or broken. So then you allow yourself open for prey or as prey, you know what I'm saying, for other entities to come in and take advantage of you. And usually once you get to that space, it's usually not the good forces that's coming to take advantage of you. So with us trying to get to a better understanding of what the fuck is really going on out here and stop pointing at the finger at, oh, it's the white man or it's these niggas over here. No, it's the entities that's driving these vessels, you know, that's piggybacking off of some of these vessels out here. So for me, it started becoming more clear once I had to actually deal with these things. Like, I've been dealing with them physically for a long time because I was raised in this shit, but it didn't really become more clear and I didn't become more aware until like I was involved with them as my partner or my spouse, you know what I'm saying? So trying to dig in and see what's going on with some of these entities, like, okay, like I used to use the term crazy before I really knew what was going on, before I did any research, before I had any knowledge. That's what I used to use. But as I start researching and learning, I switched the term over to narcissist. And with me using the term narcissist, labeling it helped me identify things better. But I realized that was also a physical term used to kind of help identify things in this physical world in which the people who came up with that term can direct that knowledge and information. But me being me and being able to dig a little bit deeper and being, you know, just spiritually connected and having the knowledge and information and researching, you know what I'm saying, I realized that these are actually demonic forces that's taking advantage of these beings, you know what I'm saying. They could be friends, brothers, sisters, moms, dads, cousins, anybody, you know what I'm saying. So if you one of them people that been like the black sheep, or you kind of always knew you was different, or your family or your peers always put a lot of pressure or weight on you and you ain't never really feel that way, but you always kind of roll with that shit anyways, it's probably because they knew you had that light inside of you and they gonna do what they can to dim that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying. So with us understanding this is a spiritual war, we have to come up and find the tactics needed to protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Outside of these stones and crystals, you know what I'm saying? Besides all of this is good physical and metaphysical, but you have to be spiritually grounded as well too, you know what I'm saying? You have to stay grounded. You have to be able to maneuver and remove yourself from technology, you know what I'm saying? You have to be able to take breaks from it. You have to be able to not intake information from other sources sometimes, especially if you know it's not helpful information. A lot of us get information from different beings and it don't be helpful information, it just be information. All information isn't good information, and we have to get an understanding of that as well too, especially with us getting the better terms of this metaphysical, invisible war that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, experiencing that shit through so many different beings and then having my daughter, it makes me want to fucking not just prepare myself, but prepare her as well too. That's the next generation. I only want to see the best for mine and what's around me. So for me to have this knowledge and information and not want to share it would be mind-blowing for me, and it would be like on some weird shit to withhold information that would be helpful and vital to other people. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I got out here and started doing this anyways. But yeah, I didn't want to make this too long. I just wanted to come up here and drop something up here for y'all, just to kind of, you know, let you guys know to be mindful of this spiritual warfare that's going on. And I'm gonna be doing this a lot more often, you know what I'm saying? So just stay tuned. We out. TrakBeatz.